Hey, hey everyone! It's Teddy Bear and Rita and Benji, the silent one, here for this morning's Cricut Chat. It's Monday, the beginning of a new week. And what's the date? It is the 14th. Oh my goodness, like 10 days until Christmas. And we've got like basically less than 2 weeks before the holiday to get all our crafting done. And if you're new to this channel, this is Cricut Chat. Rita from Cricut Chat. It's Miss Rita to the Rescue is my Facebook page. And I'm going to put a plug in for my YouTube channel right at the beginning, because if you're watching this not live, if you're watching this on the replay, I'm hoping that you will consider subscribing, because I am within about 50 people, 50 subscribers of my end of year goal. My end of year goal this year is 10,000 people and 10,000 subscribers. And I'm at like 99 and 50 I don't know, something like that. 9,960, let's say. And so if you are watching this and you're not subscribed, you really should consider subscribing. It's free, and you will be able to see and watch all of my videos. I have over 300 videos on there. These are taped live. So for my friends that are watching live, hello, good morning, everyone. We are here this morning, like we are every morning, for Cricut Chat at 9 o'clock. This morning is, well, it's Monday, so we're going to be doing Mystery Material Monday. That's when we take a material that you may have received, you've been gifted, or you purchased, or came in a mystery box, and you're really not quite sure what to do with that material, and you have questions and maybe a little intimidated by it. So we take one material usually every Monday, and we go over it. And this morning is no different. Hi, Susan. Hi, Tara. Hi, Cherise. Good morning. This morning is no different. We are going to be working on stickers, printable stickers. These ones happen to be from Anna Griffin. You guys know how much I love her like vintage or retro-y images. And so this morning I am going to show you the difference between sticker paper and vinyl. Okay, so there is a difference, and I'm going to show you what they are. I just printed these two, and one of them is sticker paper and one of them is vinyl, and I'm going to explain all of that once I say good morning to all my friends, and just get started. Also this week, just so that you know ahead of time, we are doing coasters 2 different ways. We're going to do infusible ink coasters and maybe even throw in a infusible ink ornament there, 2 different ways. And what else are we going to do? Oh, great idea that I sort of had in my head this last night. Doggy bandanas. I don't know. I know a lot of us have dogs, and you guys know I have dogs. And I was thinking, I should really should do some doggy kind of Christmassy bandanas. So I started working on a template for that, which I'm going to give you. It does require a little sewing, but we conquered sewing, basic sewing on Saturday night. So we should be okay for going with this very, very, very basic sewing for our doggy bandanas. But if you don't want to sew, you can actually buy the bandanas and do not print and cut, but iron on them. My doggy likes to wear a bandana. My doggies are not super bandana wearers, but I will say that the one that I just designed last night goes on his collar or actually goes on their collars, and so they can't take it off. That's the thing with costumes. You make Christmas pillows. You did, Mary. I'm so excited. Woohoo! Yeah, so doggy bandanas they can't take off because it's on their collar. And we're gonna make some that are kind of sassy and sort of like, sassy and Christmassy and different things. We'll do a bunch of different ones with the doggy bandanas. And what else am I working on? Let me just check my calendar. I think I'm working on, a calendar, by the way. The 2021 calendars are out, so I'm going to show you those. And let's see. We're going to work on some more gift tags. Yesterday we had a pop-in on for Cricut Chat. I don't know if you caught that, but we popped in to do some Zoe Deschanel gift tags. Oh, I know. We're going to do poinsettias, 3D poinsettias. And where's my friend that loves unicorns and keeps asking me for unicorn ornaments? Because if I can get out to the store, we're going to make unicorn ornaments. Oh, so much fun. I just need to get the stuff for the unicorn, the horn. And also, I've got a mistletoe kissing ball coming up. I know we're not supposed to be doing any kissing this year, but we can do that and save it for next year too. And that's done in paper, using a form. So let's get started. Say hello. Hi, Cindy, Annie, lots of new people. Kathy, I see a lot of new names. Ruth, Diane, Dawn Walsh. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Lou. Kelly. Let's see. Shirley. Rosalind, how are you, dear? Carrie, Lori is asking, she wants to learn about printable heat transfer vinyl. Yes, Lori, we're going to do that. The thing is that I haven't had a lot of time to research the best printable heat transfer vinyl. I did buy some and it was terrible. And so I want to make sure that I research it and get the best ones, at least for me, and then I can share it. So I definitely want to do that. Hello, Beck and Shelly. Babs, how are you, Bran? Jennifer, and let's see, who else? Vicky, hi, Vicky. Let's see. Dorothy is here. Hi. So we've got all of our friends here today. And Nancy, hello. We're all here. 72 peeps. We have a lot of peeps this morning. Yeah. So here's my problem. I have so many projects to show you and just so little time. And I'm the kind of crafter that I don't like to work on things once the holidays passed. So I tend to be really focused right before the holiday and just do all kinds of stuff. So it's hard for me to think in terms of like the new year, but I do have some New Year projects coming up and some Valentine's projects coming up. Believe it or not, that's coming. So we'll be doing that right after Christmas. Let's see. So let's talk about stickers, because I love stickers. I just love stickers. Always have since I was a kid, and the only ones that were available were Hallmark ones that you'd buy in a pack, and they were kind of pricey, but I used to buy them anyway. Mostly they were Snoopy ones, which I love Snoopy. And then this woman came out with something called Mrs. Grossman's stickers. I don't know if you remember that, but I was in my teens when this started, and she sold her stickers. They were mostly like teddy bears and little cute things, and you could sort of build on those teddy bears. Okay. Scratch and sniff. But so before scratch and sniff, oh yeah, scratch and sniff. You'd scratch them and have a little bit of smell. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. But then they had like Sour Patch Kids and all kinds of silly, I've forgotten what they're called, but that was a little after my time. But Mrs. Grossman sort of broke into the sticker market. She had something she didn't really, she was the only one that did it, and she would sell them on the rolls. And at the time I worked at a company called Windsor Button. It was a button shop, but they also sold novelties. And oh man, I loved Windsor Button. What a great store. I worked there all through high school. And they actually had it was all buttons, a whole wall full of buttons, and you could buy them one at a time. It was so much fun. And they also sold novelties and things. That's where I learned to do needlework, needlepoint, cross stitch, candle wicking. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember that stuff? So anyway, she sold them in a roll. That she had them on like a dowel, and the kids would come in and they'd buy like for 25 cents, they'd buy like 2 stickers or 4 for $1. I don't know, something like that. So I have a lot of sticker memories. So when it came time to doing stickers on the Cricut, I just got kind of hooked. And so I purchased these 2 products. I purchased this printable sticker paper, and I also purchased printable vinyl. Now, the thing about the sticker paper was it's so thick. It's so incredibly thick. And I want to take advantage of the print then cut feature on my Cricut. And today I'm working with my Explore Air 2. And by the way, I think that my maker is on the way today, so we can do our engraving. We're going to do some engraving, by the way. Foil on clear stickers. That I'm going to have to think about, Sherry. So anyway, I started playing around with these. First I started playing around with this printable sticker paper, okay? And I had a problem with this because I throw it into and I have a cheapo printer, like an HP printer. And it was kind of like, I'm thinking it's not going to go through. And this is just really too thick. And yes, indeed, this did not work. So I was really unhappy with it. So I actually went to this, which is a different company than Cricut. And I don't generally tell you to go to any other company besides Cricut, but I do love this one. It's called onlinelabels.com, and it really reasonably priced sticker paper. You can buy it in all kinds of finishes, okay? And so they have all different size labels, but what I buy is the full label kind, and they are 8.5 by 11, so they fit into the printer, and they go through beautifully. I just want to show you, and they're really quick ship. So if you want to do a lot of stickers, this would be a good alternative for you besides the sticker paper. Now, you could use the sticker paper for other things, like if you wanted to, for the stick, you could actually build on the sticker paper, but I can't personally get it through my printer. It's just too thick, and I think they have to go back to the drawing board on it. So then I started thinking about this product, which is Printable Vinyl, and it is also sold by Cricut, and actually this one works really, really well because it's a lot thinner, you see, and it's 10 sheets. You get 10 sheets, 8.5 by 11, and they're printables, okay? So if you're going to want to do sticker paper, and I'm going to talk to you about the difference between sticker paper and printable vinyl. If you want to do sticker paper, I would definitely recommend getting it at this place, onlinelabels.com. I don't have any financial stake in this. I'm just saying from my personal experience, this is the place to buy it. Yes, you can buy it on Amazon, but I want to support somebody other than Amazon because these little companies that do wonderful things, I want to encourage us to buy on those companies. So onlinelabels.com, I've been working with them. Actually, I used to buy all my stickers there for my soap business. And so I'd have to say over 20 years that I've been buying from them. They have great products, great price, really fast shipping. Okay. And they also have like you can design your own stickers with their Maestro product. But if you want to buy something that's a Cricut brand, I would recommend the Printable Vinyl. Now, if you have this printable sticker paper, just going to have to put it aside and use it for something other than stickers, or at least that's what I've had to do. Okay, so what's the difference between the two? Let me show you. So I printed out 2 sheets of stickers. Whoa, I'm running out of room over here. Hold on a second. So I printed out 2 sheets of stickers. These are Anna Griffin stickers. And this one is on printable vinyl. And this is on sticker paper. So the sticker paper is paper. All right. So it does rip. And I cut this out so that I would have the backing on. I know some people cut it out where you have to peel off the backing, but I like to have this like paper to use it from. These are great stickers for our Christmas card exchange to put on the envelopes. Really fun. They were so easy to find in Design Space, and I'm going to show you where to find them. So I did the exact same ones on the printable vinyl. Let me show you this. This is still paper. However, this is the vinyl sticker. Let me just get it off. So this is the vinyl sticker, and it is printable vinyl, and it does not easily rip because it's vinyl. It's made out of a very thin, sticky vinyl. And let me just show you the same sticker on the sticker paper. All right. So it's going to easily rip. So that's the difference there between vinyl. Let me just get them both together. Now, one thing I also noticed is that the vinyl, this one keeps ripping in my hand. The vinyl is extremely vibrant. It printed very vibrantly. So this is the same thing. So look at this poinsettia and this poinsettia. So this one here, this is the vinyl and this is the sticker paper. So you can buy sticker paper that's glossy, but they generally are matte. And I think that the vinyl is a little bit, it's not 100% matte. So the colors are a little more vibrant. Okay. Now let's see, how do we do this? First of all, you should know that if you own a Cricut Joy, it cannot do these types of stickers. Now, I know a lot of people want to do stickers with their Joy. These types of stickers, which are print and cut stickers, cannot be done on the Joy because it does not have a sensor. And we've talked about sensors in the past, but a sensor is like a little light that comes on when you're cutting that can sense within the square of the sticker label, and I'll explain that. So let's first talk about finding images. So you guys know I love Anna Griffin. So she has a lot of images that are already set up to be cut on the print and cut. So print and cut is a part of Cricut Design Space, but it can only be used on Explore Machine or a Maker, not on the Joy. So, and you do need to have a printer. It does not have to be a fancy printer, an inkjet printer. And I use one that's 5 years old, and it's a color HP, and I got it on Black Friday for like $50. So you don't need a really fancy printer for these, which makes it very fun to to do these stickers. So, so there's that. But otherwise, you can do it using your Cricut. And so what you do is you print the stickers onto either your vinyl or your sticker paper, and then you put it on a mat, and then you put it through your machine, and the machine will cut all around the stickers. So where do you find these images? If you go to the image search engine, excuse me, if you go to the image search engine, you can type in the word printables, and anything that's labeled as a printable. And I think when I did this, there's like 6,000. I think that's what that number. No, sorry, 5,000 printables. It's called printables. So if you wanted to do any of these, and we've done the sushi before, and look at all of these really kind of funky and cool. And here's comes up the ones that I want to do this morning. These are Anna Griffin ones. If you want to just do Anna Griffin printables, I can show you how to just find those. But just know that there are literally thousands of printables. Now, you can also make an image that's a cut image into a printable or a print then cut sticker. So I want to keep that in mind as well. But if you want to just get the Anna Griffin ones, you would go to image sets and type in Anna, and this will bring up all of her image sets. Now she has 2 image sets for Christmas that are exclusive for Christmas. There's this one, Anna's Holiday Luster Printables, and then there is this one, Anna's Christmas Greetings. And let's just click on those. These are really colorful. So you can see all of these lovely images that you can turn into print and cut stickers that will look really great on the outside of your Christmas envelopes. And we can just pick them up, and I'll just pick up the Santa and I love holly and these. All right. And I can just go back. And also she does have in some of her other Christmas groupings, she has like these ones here, which we used about a week or so ago on our ornaments. Remember our little Victorian ornaments? This is from Anna's Holiday Ornaments. Okay. So you have to kind of look around, but she does have quite a few of these. And let's just go down to Holiday Luster ones here. All right, and let's pick up, I don't know, the snowman and this one and this one. And so we'll pull them all into Design Space. And it's as simple as that. Can you print these on printable iron-on vinyl to use as an printable iron-on vinyl to use as an embellished materials like shirts, pot holders? Yeah. Yes, we are going... So about the printable iron-on. So this is vinyl, which means it's a sticker. So it is printable vinyl. It has a sticker property. There is something called printable iron-on or printable HTV. That's not this. And I know that you guys want to do that, but I have to research the best printable HTV because I had a really hard time. I tried 2 different brands and I had a really hard time with them. So I want to get the best printable HTV so I can show you how that works. But you absolutely will be able to use printable HTV using your Cricut Explorer or your Maker. It's the same process as this. It's just a different material, and you would probably, you'd probably need to mirror it. Okay. So there you go. Hi, Shirley. Oh, Shirley's been staying in a hotel for, weeks, and she's not going to be able to go home to Christmas, for Christmas. So not until after Christmas. So anyway, okay, so when these come in, you have to think in terms of sticker size. That's one thing you have to consider. And also there are 2 things that I want to talk about. Turning an image from a straight cut image to a printable image. That's one. And the second one is size. So on your screen, they look rather nice size, and you're looking at them going, that looks really neat. But perspective, as we've talked about, is always important. So when you are making stickers, what I would suggest is that you keep them under 3 inches, and probably the best kind of overall size is about 1 3/4 inches to 2 inches. So when these come in, like this one here, this is a almost 6 inches wide sticker. It's going to take up a lot of sticker paper, and because of the way that it prints, it's best if you just simply change it down to this one. It now is 2.5 inches by 1.5, and that's perfect. This one too, it's like 3 inches on either side. I would probably push this down to about 2 inches, and they might look small on your screen, but when you go to print them, it's going to be better if they're sort of smaller than what they come in as. I mean, these look really beautiful, but remember, they're going to go on an envelope. An envelope is what, 5 by 7 maximum. So you really can't have these enormous stickers all over your envelope. So you definitely need to shrink them down. And I'm just doing that with all these ones we chose. And I know they look kind of small on my screen. So if I want to make them look bigger, I can just go down here and increase it so I can have a look at it. But that is, for me, and I've been doing stickers for a long time, no more than 2 inches is really kind of, unless it's like the square one, no more than 2 inches is best. Okay, so that's if you are going to be using the already printed images. Now let's go back to images again, and I'm just going to grab something from Anna, like from here, this Anna's Winter Wonderland, and let's grab a cut file. So let's grab this Merry Christmas cut file, and maybe this Deck the Halls, okay? So those come in as cut files, as long as, so they come in as cut files and very big. Let's just move these guys over here. So the first thing that you want to do, you don't have to worry about the size just yet, is you want to get it ready to be a printable image. And to do that, very simple, you are going to flatten your image, okay? And what flattening it does is it takes, this is already, if you look over here, is 1, 2, 3, 4 different mats, okay? So if you were to cut these out, you could cut this out, absolutely cut this out in 4 different mats, and then you would glue them all together and you would have this image. But you don't want to do that with stickers, so we want to flatten it. We basically squishing down all 4 of the colors so that it's on one layer. Okay, and it's so easy to do this. You just need to go down here and you'll see that there's like an arrow in a square right here. It's called flatten right here. See that? So you just need to flatten, and you'll notice, keep an eye on the image. It changes the image so you can no longer see those 4 different layers there, okay? And then you can resize it to whatever you want to resize to. So I'll just resize it this way. Same for this, okay? I'm not ungrouping or whatever. Through the whole image, I have the whole image together. I'm going to go down to flatten, and I flatten. It changes the image so that you can only see one layer. All right. And there you go. Resize it. So that's how you make first. This is how you do a regular printable image. You don't have to worry about it being flat. And you'll see over here, it shows cut with the line print. Okay. But these ones come in as a cut file. And by flattening it, they have changed from cut to cut and the line print. Okay, so now we're ready to print these. I'm going to make these just a tiny bit smaller. And let's go to make it. All right. So we're going to go up here to the green. What did just happen? Green. And hit make it. And what you'll see is you'll see a collection, all of your stickers on a like a matte background with your 8.5 by 11 inch sheet, and all of your stickers that you want to cut with your machine right there in the square. Now, if you had them bigger, it would create a lot of sheets, just so you know. So the thing about the design space is that it cannot do a full actual 8.5 by 11, but it can do close to it. And this one's like 8 by 10. So you are going to be losing some material here, but definitely well worth it though. So here is just so you can look at it and sort of move around. You don't have a whole lot of things you can do with these because they're printables. Like when we're working with a cut file, we can move them to different mats and stuff. With this, it's just sort of what you see is what you get. So we're going to just hit continue, and you're going to come across our material setting, and you'll see here that we've got a green send to printer message, a little box. Okay. So what we're going to do is hit that box, and we have a little print setup dialog box here. And you can look over this if you wanted to make more than one of these stickers. You can do that. Or you can also add bleed. It's already, I think, already has bleed. What's bleed? Bleed is the space around the sticker that's colored. It's bled with the color. So when it cuts out, you don't have a white ring around the sticker. Some people like the white ring around the stickers. I do not. So I always add the bleed, and it actually comes up as add the bleed. So here's my printable vinyl. I'm going to put this in. I actually put it in the printer so that the wrong side is facing up, and I just put it in my printer. I'm going to put that in my printer. Okay, there we go. And I am going to hit print. And it takes a couple of seconds for my printer to get the message from Design Space. And while I'm waiting for it to print, I'm just going to get a mat, and I am going to wait for it to print. And then I'm going to put it on my mat and then cut it out. Everybody with me? Can you send a message? Don Walsh's husband, message to Don Walsh's husband. She needs ink for her printer so she can make these glorious printable stickers for her cards. Yeah. I will tell you that using Print Then Cut does use a lot of ink. I use something called HP Instant Ink. It's when they just send it to you and they charge you by the month. I don't do a lot of printing, and I think this is a good deal for me, but it may not be for you. But it's like a monthly service fee, and they just keep sending you ink, so I never have to worry about is my printer out of ink or whatever. So here is our pre-cut vinyl sticker. I'll try to get it all in there. Vinyl sticker, right? And yeah, sticker paper. We're going to have to find something else to do with the sticker paper. It's just too thick. And now let's get in really close, and you'll see that some of it, like around the edges, well, let's give an example, doesn't seem really quite sharp, right? That's because it has the bleed. So do not worry. It is going to come out. This one here, I think, is the best example. It's kind of fuzzy, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take this printed vinyl sheet and we're going to put it on our mat like this. we are going to choose the base material of printable vinyl. Now, if you happen to get sticker paper from like that online label place, I have been cutting that on the washi paper setting. I don't cut it on the sticker setting because it's thick. That setting is set up as thick, or you can change the setting, by the way. So we're just going to go look in under vinyl, and we're going to choose printable vinyl. Remember, you can favorite something by just clicking on that, but for some reason my computer is doing something weird. But we're going to choose printable vinyl. Okay, and you can't see it yet, but my printer, my Cricut is already blinking. It wants me to put this in. So here it is, and I'm going to put it in. I'm going to move you so you can see how this works, okay? I always use bleed, but you don't have to. That's why it's an option. Any inkjet printer will work. Yes. Laser printers, I don't know about. I haven't had a laser printer in a really long time. Okay, so we're ready to put this in. We put it on the mat underneath those two little areas, and then we push the blinking button, and then we're just going to hit the C that's blinking. You can see that, right? Yeah, the C that is blinking. And what it's going to do is you'll see that light under there. That's called the sensor. Okay, and that is going to go over those marks. Now, you might wonder, well, what's with the marks? It's so the sensor can figure out how to precisely cut around those images, okay? So you need those marks, and you actually need this to be on white paper. So sometimes people say, what about if I got colored paper? Probably won't work. I mean, your mileage may vary, but personally, I stick with the white because it seems to work best that way. So Susan is noticing this. This is it's called a Perpetual Calendar, which I've been working on. This is actually from Simply Crafty SVGs. Do you guys know what a perpetual calendar is? It's these two little blocks, and you put the numbers on there, and then also you get these smaller rectangular blocks, and you put the date, the month on there. And so then what you do, even though I just dropped them all, is that you just kind of keep moving the block to show whatever that date is. And I better pick these up because the dogs will get at them. Well, he didn't get it already, did he? Oh, no, there it is. So, yeah, they're cubes, and then, you can kind of decorate them whatever way you want. I have a perpetual calendar from Amish country, and I love it. I've had it forever, at least 20 years, and I just love it. And every morning, part of my little ritual is I turn the blocks. So that I can. So I thought, boy, I really kind of like to make one of these for my desk too, because it will keep me abreast of the schedule, and then I can I don't have to worry about making a new one every year. Although we are going to be making a 2021 calendar, and so there you go. You haven't tried April. Use a Sharpie. Use a Sharpie and color in those lines if it does not, if your square doesn't follow all the way around, because it does need those lines. Now, in terms of like glossy versus matte, sticker paper, as I mentioned, you can buy it glossy. It's way more expensive, but if you like glossy stickers, you can buy it glossy. I've also seen people, this is really sharp thinking, is that they actually cut out the transparent vinyl. Remember we did transparent vinyl? They took the transparent vinyl and they cut it out and they put it in between the square. Like they didn't put it on the square, but they cut out like a piece, maybe like 7.5 inches by 9.5 inches, and they put it on the square. Then they cut it all out, and they had a glossy, they ended up with a glossy sticker that actually is a little bit waterproof. Now, are these waterproof? I mean, you know, like, I mean, maybe a little bit, but it's not something you're going to put in the wash, really. I mean, they'll probably resist some, like, really smearing, if with just like a couple of droplets, but I wouldn't be washing this stuff either. So, so there you go. Yeah, Sharpie will work, April. I've heard people trying that. Oh, and the cutie sticker is actually in Design Space. I can show you where to find him. There's a whole bunch of Cricut images that you can cut, and so this one here says, I don't know if you can see it up there. It says today at Cricut, and then I have some I'd rather be crafting. So there's a lot of opportunities for the print and cut. Okay, so it is done, and it is, I'm going to just take it off of my mat. All right, so here is my finished, and you can't really see, you're like, yeah, is it really done? And so what I'm going to do is take my little hooky thing here, my weeding tool, and just sort of pick up the corner there. And then I am going to, I'm going to do it gently only because there are a lot of little details on these particular images, and I don't want to rip, even though the vinyl won't really rip all that much, but you know, there's a potential for it to rip. So I have to work from a flat surface. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, so let me. So here we go. We're just pulling away. Now, some people may choose they want to cut through the backing. I like the backing simply because it's not going to be a little item that's going to get lost. But some people may choose, you know, they want to cut through. And then you would just choose a thicker, or this is called a kiss cut, where it cuts just the top piece, and so you might be used to that when you're working with vinyl and stuff, so it doesn't cut the back of the sticker. So there are our stickers, and there we go. Didn't that turn out really nice? And it's a good size. I wish I had an envelope around here, but here are the ones that we did that were originally cut, and there you go. And actually, this little part in the middle comes out, and there's our sticker. And the stickers, and they're vinyl, so they'll go on just about anything. But wait, there's even a little piece inside the H that cut out. Let me just take that off. There we go. Let's see, are there any others that have those little? No. Okay, so let me show you what I did on my iPad cover. I cut on the printable vinyl setting, yes. So on my little iPad cover, I put Santa Claus, and just so you know, he's on there really good. I mean, I'd have to use probably, yeah, I'd have to use something to, and this is the vinyl, so it's really on there really good. I don't want to ruin it, but yeah, I'd have to do something like this to remove it, you see. And I suppose if you're really careful, this is a, like, kind of a plasticky material, but you could maybe move it around a couple of times before you lost the stick on that. I love that Santa too. He's so cute. So there are so many opportunities to really get creative with print and cut, and I wanted to just kind of show you the difference between the sticker paper and the printable vinyl. Excuse me. Now I know that there are requests for printable HTV or iron-on. Maybe we'll do that next week. I'm going to go and start doing some research for some product. Because I want to make sure that I'm going to suggest something that's good. And that's going to work, and I have not found it just yet. So let's hold off on that, but know that you can do it. So if you're in the decision mode of, what should I get for a machine, then just know that if you want to do printable anything, you're not going to be able to do it with a Joy, but you can do it with a Maker or an Explore. And you do need a printer. It's an inkjet printer. It doesn't have to be very long, very expensive. An inkjet printer with obviously enough ink to do the printing on these. And that's it, folks. That's today's mystery material, printable vinyl, and also sticker paper. And obviously the opportunities are limitless, basically, with Cricut Design Space. You can also bring in your own images. You could even do photographs, okay? So where you could bring in a photograph, you'd upload it here. Let me see if I have a photograph. I know I used to have a photograph of one of my friend's corgis here. See if I can find him. Come on. A lot of corgis in here. Oh, here we go. So here's my friend, Gracie Junebug. No, not Gracie Junebug. I'm sorry. Gracie, right? Do you remember that? And here's Lisa Pollock with her Dakota. So I would just kind of pull that in. This is a photo. I would pull it in. You see, and it is set up as a cut and print. Now it could cut out just like that, or I could actually add like a shape to it and cut out, where's the shapes? I could cut out just his face, and then I can print and cut the sticker of Dakota. There we go, like this. And slice, and then all of a sudden, boop, we just have a picture of Dakota, and this could go into an ornament. All right. So that's another day, but thank you so much for joining me today. My name's Rita. This is my channel, Miss Rita to the Rescue. This is called Cricut Chat. You can find me on YouTube under Miss Rita to the Rescue, and I'm also here on Facebook for the lives. Don't forget to sign up, and we will see you again tomorrow for another project. All right, everyone, take care of yourselves. Have a great day with your crafting or whatever you're doing. And we will see you again tomorrow at 9:00. I know this dog well, first of all, this dog Dakota is so cute anyway, but, I've made floating ornaments with this, and it came out really, really great. And I can show you that, how to do that. That's on the calendar to be done. So everyone, thank you so much. And we will see you again tomorrow. Happy crafting or happy day. Keep a song in your heart, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.